All right, welcome everyone. It's so exciting to see all of you again after such a long period of, winter holidays, and we hope that you spend them happily with your friends and family. My name is Olga Gachkova. I'm marketing manager at Travelpayouts, and today I'm only going to be a presenter, and I'm going to introduce you our speakers, who are wonderful ladies, heads of different teams from Travelpayouts, and they are going to share how the Travelpayouts year has been so far and how 2020 was. A couple more minutes for me. I'm going to share some wonderful news from Travelpayouts. The first one, we're almost done with our New Year special campaign called the Advent Calendar. And in fact, the new year is over, but we still have lots of gifts for travel bloggers that are still active and that you can use, like social media management tools, SEO tools, different discounts and promo codes. I'm going to send you the link in the comment section right after I finish, so you won't miss it too. The second piece of news, which I'm personally the most excited probably, it's the new free guide on social media management. You will download it directly for free, and that is a perfect guide if you want to launch your social media presence this year, if you want to start fresh in 2021, and it will appear soon in the comment section. So number 3 is a promo code from hotels.com. And you're the first to learn that piece of news. In fact, you're the first to know. It's an 8% discount, and it will work for quite some time, 3 months. It gives an 8% discount, and you can use it for any trip up to September the 30th. Also, my marketing team once again asked to share that we have a wonderful Facebook community. I don't mean we have. There is a wonderful Facebook community for travel affiliate marketers, and it's a perfect place to share your expertise and ask questions. It is probably the biggest open group for travel affiliate marketers, bloggers, all sorts of people working with traffic and travel. And it's the best platform to ask your questions. Also, all Travelpayouts Affiliate Summit materials are live, and you can get ready for the new season with expert materials on YouTube. And the last piece of news is the time to get a lifelong commission for users who use Aviasales application. They simply install it on their devices, and you forever get the commission for their purchases. All right, I'm ready to introduce our wonderful speakers to you. The first one on the left you see is Liza Rudykh. Liza, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for having me today.
And Liza is head of marketing at Travelpayouts. She's going to tell you some things about. I'm happy to welcome Tatiana to start.
Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to our webinar today. Welcome again. My name is Tatiana, and I'm head of business development at Travelpayouts. I really hope that your first 2 weeks of work have been great and you're getting out of your holiday coma. It's almost the end of January, and it's time to remember how we got through the year 2020 at Travelpayouts, and of course share our plans for the future. Okay. So yeah, last year, income in the travel niche wasn't encouraging for anyone, and it's true for us as well. But we found out that nothing could stop people from traveling. When the borders closed, travelers started exploring their own countries as far as possible. And our advertisers and affiliates made everything to help people take interesting and safe trips even during these challenging times. So yeah, speaking about the year 2020, we decided not to torture you with how the COVID influenced the travel industry, because everything is quite obvious. And we also do not want to show you fallen charts and make comparison with the year 2019. Instead, we decided to tell you what we did last year to improve the lives of our partners, travel affiliates, and travel brands. What we did to support you, and also inspire hope with our own example that travel will return. For almost a year now, we have been living in a new reality of the pandemic. And 2021 promises a lot of hope, but it's obvious that travel will not be the same as it was before, right? Nevertheless, all year long, Travelpayouts did not refuse to deal with the travel market. We did not change our direction at all. We invested a lot in your and our own education. We adjusted a lot of processes, and we restructured the collaboration inside our team. We released a lot of new features with our product, right? And all of this in preparation for future travel demands, which eventually will be. Therefore, to begin with, we will quickly recap all the cool features and product releases and events that happened last year and that are still relevant. And then we will go to our future plans. Okay. Good. So we will start with Travelpayouts in numbers, right? So in last year, we paid out to our affiliates more than $3 million. Maximum monthly payout to one affiliate was a little bit more than $19,000. I guess everybody wonders who was this lucky affiliate. I cannot disclose the name of the project, but I can say that it's a big OTA in Russia, which earns money on flights tickets mostly. 42,000 new affiliates joined Travelpayouts last year. We also connected 16 new advertisers. We actually connected many more, I'm sorry, but 16 of them, of the new travel brands, are relevant to the international audience. So we will be talking about them only today. And the last but not least number that I would like to share with you is that with our own cash reserves, Travelpayouts reimbursed canceled flights and bookings for our affiliate in April, May, and June of the year 2020, which brings the total compensation to over $100,000 from our own cash reserves. So we did this to support our affiliates because we believe that they did their job very successfully, because eventually their users bought some travel services, flights, bookings, or maybe travel insurances from our advertisers. But our affiliates, they did not have any influence on the situation in the world with the pandemic. But as soon as they did their job successfully, we decided to compensate their efforts with our own money. So, and we are actually very glad and proud that Forbes mentioned Travelpayouts as in its article about businesses that are helping travel industry recovering from the pandemic. Okay, so yeah, as I said, last year we connected 16 new international advertisers to Travelpayouts. We're very proud to name among them Klook, Oyo Hotels, Expedia UK, TripAdvisor, Cheapo Air, Visitors Coverage, Insubuy, and all of other advertisers. The last two programs, actually, Visitors Coverage and Insubuy, are platforms for search and purchase of insurances. Concern for health and increased interest in travel insurances was a trend for 2020, which is likely to continue this year. And actually, the number of brands that we connected last year is one of the few numbers that increased in comparison with the year 2019. And this has an obvious explanation. With the pandemic, brands do not have much marketing budget for paid channels. So they obviously choose a risk-free CPA affiliate marketing, where math is pretty simple. They are paying or even sharing the revenue only for completed purchases, which is risk-free and very effective for their marketing. And in our end, we have planned many improvements for brands for this year, and not only for large businesses like Expedia or TripAdvisor, but also for small and medium-sized businesses. We will try to help all the travel brands, even small and medium, to enter Travelpayouts and to get access to quality traffic. But we will talk a little bit more in details about that a little bit later today, when we will talk about our plans for the future. Okay. like this. So on this slide, you will find 10 programs that the largest number of affiliates made money with last year. I think it's quite obvious. The names of the companies are quite obvious. And I guess it's all about partners, and we'll go to product releases. Last spring, we launched Manuscript, a much-awaited tool that will help you to automatically turn all website links into affiliate links. Last spring, it was very relevant to all affiliate partners because a lot of travel brands put on pause their affiliate programs. So our affiliates needed to change all the links from one advertiser to another. So to do so, you need just to add Manuscript to your website, and any links to advertisers' websites such as booking.com or Get Your Guide, for example, that are available in our affiliate network will become affiliate links and earn income for every purchase. Also, we encourage you to do not forget about other monetization tools that we have for our affiliates, white labels, API from almost every advertiser, I guess, right now. And especially, I would like to highlight the exclusive search forms that we have at Travelpayouts. We make our own search form, so for, I guess, we would like to make it for every advertiser, but I guess like half of them have this form right now. So this search form is quite inclusive because you will not find it in other affiliate networks or even in the direct affiliate programs of the advertisers, only at Travelpayouts. So pay attention to this. And of course, new bonuses in the services section, right? We regularly update the services section in your affiliate account, so stay tuned. For example, right now, some of the promos that are available are, for example, $10 discount for GetResponse or 25% discount for NetPeak software SEO tool, and also much more. And please do not forget that we are in touch with many marketing or travel partners. So if you would like us to add some new services or educational courses to this section in your affiliate account, you can just drop us a line to our support team, and we will do our best to connect this partner to make them give you any discount to their products, right? So I guess that's all about 2020. Let's say goodbye to it eventually. And I pass the microphone to Liza, our head of marketing, who will share with you some useful insights and trends about travel and affiliate marketing this year.
Thanks, Tatiana. What a great presentation. And now I just realized that my part is going to be a bit longer. So let me start with the beginning. So today I'll be speaking about the trends we use in our own strategy in 2021, and let's start. Let's start with the homework first, and here on the slide you can see some of their information sources we used in our own strategy, and we used in this webinar for you, and here are some sources for you to read after this webinar. But let's go further to the key trends we believe in 2021. And the first trend we believe in is the trend that the recovery is driven by the big emerging markets and US. And what it means, you probably know about the Skift Recovery Index, and this index shows a real-time measure of where the travel industry stands in recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. And if you're really interested in this index, you can get more information on its methodology and how it's actually working by following the link here on the slide. According to this index, the best travel markets recovery is observed in the big emerging markets like Russia, Mexico, Brazil, United Arab Emirates, China, and also in the US. What it means, we still suppose that the market recovery, this market decline is expected until this April, but these countries already show a positive trend. So you can use them in your own strategy, and in case you work with people from these countries, you can create more content on its recovery and on its domestic tourism trends and on its international tourism trends too. So you probably know that global tourism has been one of the most affected sectors during COVID-19 crisis. And we all have already heard that recovery will be slow and mostly driven by domestic and non-air travel. But most importantly, this process might take up to 3 years, continuing until 2023. And as you can see, domestic travel sources have been growing faster than international ones, which means that domestic tourism will likely recover faster. Obviously, the reasons are obvious. So it probably happens because of the emergent travel bubbles and trip corridors. The other thing is that we now have to follow the additional requirements related to health and health passports. The next thing is that we have less available information about arrival to foreign countries and traveling abroad. So this is why people are not willing to travel internationally. It's much easier to stay in your domestic region or in a travel bubble. In 2021, one of the trends is that parking space will probably become the new personal space. And according to Pinterest, some of the most searched terms in 2020 included such terms as car dates, drive-in cinema, dog car seats, RV accessories, etc. Based on this trend, I've collected a list of promising travel verticals to look into in 2021. And these verticals include car rentals. For car rentals and travel payouts, we have 10 travel brands, which are rental cars, economy bookings, Auto Europe, and much more. It's RV rental, and for RV rental, we have RV share. It's also staycation and national parks, and for these two categories, we have car rental offers as well, and also you can use accommodation offers in travel payouts. It's land-based travel, and land-based travel includes such great affiliate programs like TripAdvisor, Love Vacations, Love Holidays, Trip.com, Get Your Guide, etc. And also another vertical to look into is visiting friends and relatives. And for this one, you can use just normal flight affiliate programs like CheapAir, Aviasales, Amio, Kiwi.com, and much more in our affiliate dashboard. But the question is, does it really mean that we have to live with domestic tourism only? And I would say that the answer is no. The impact of positive early vaccine news had a pronounced impact in November, with international travel being the main beneficiary. In some of the countries like France and Italy, international sources already dominate over domestic ones. So given all this information, we see that domestic travel will continue to grow, but international travel might be recovered sooner than it's predicted. And it all depends on vaccines. Some countries might continue to inaugurate travel bubbles and just switch the slide. Travel bubbles and trip corridors. So it basically means that you've got to write content about countries included in these bubbles. First of all, just inspect your website's audience and where they are from. And based on this information, create content for your audience, for your loyal audience, about the countries that where they are legally allowed to travel. What else? For travel payouts partners from China, USA, Russia, and other countries with well-developed domestic tourism, it's crucial to write content about local experiences. According to our own data provided by Aviasales, and also according to the Expedia Group's research, the search window has decreased. So most of the travelers opt for short-term planning. And as you can see here in the slide, in October and November, there was a slight increase in searches for 1 or 2 months in advance, which basically means that people were trying to get away during the holidays and just reunite with their friends and families. But right after this month, the searches has decreased. So we can expect that this trend will continue in 2021, and it basically means that most of the users plan their trips not longer than 1 month in advance. And this means for you that 1 month before their key event, you've got to make sure that your resource contains everything related to every piece of information related to this key event. So just like imagine that you've got to write about Easter or Ramadan, and it happens in April. So somewhere in March, you already have to be sure that your website, your resource has everything for travelers to find information about the place they're going to. And the next trend is about the deferred demand. And as we just discussed 5 slides ago, the news about vaccines have positively affected the trend in international travel searches. And this probably means that people dream about travel internationally. By the way, according to Value Penguin, 72% of Americans didn't take a summer vacation last year. So they just decided to plan a bigger vacation, better vacation for this summer. Where will they go? That is the question. Well, the majority of those who traveled in 2020 opted for a road trip rather than flying. So revise the previous trends and prepare your content for land-based travel, local travel, and travel bubbles. And check out our offers and affiliate programs in Travelpayouts. We've got everything for you to cover all these verticals. The next trend we believe in is that 2021 might be the best year for online bookings. Boomers and silent generation and Generation X were forced to shop online in 2020 because they were hostages at home, and they needed to deal with the internet and everything related to online services. And this trend is especially noticeable in e-commerce in 2020. But according to Expedia Group and their latest survey, travelers are increasingly turning to online travel sources for trip planning, even more than pre-pandemic. So for you, it means that you still have new sources for profit. And the last trend I'm going to cover is about Generation Z and millennials. Based on a number of surveys and researches, we can conclude that COVID-19 has affected mostly all generations apart from Gen Z and millennials. And that can be logically explained, basically because these are age groups that have less restrictions and travel constraints. So what can it actually mean for you? It means that this change in your target audience might mean several possible consequences, and we all have to inspect these consequences. The first idea that comes up to my mind is about Gen Z and millennials that might go for inspiration to TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and other social media where you are where you have your accounts, where you provide them with the content about traveling. But probably we have to recheck their behavior on this social media. Do they try to find your affiliate links or a website link there in your social media? If yes, you've got to place it somewhere in your account description or somewhere right on your TikToks or your pictures to make sure that they remember your website and they will come back for you to buy everything related to their travel with your affiliate link. In case your followers just start to Google after you inspired them, you've got to make an additional job on SEO to make sure you're in the search results, or maybe ask them to find your website right in TikTok. Another question to consider is about Gen Z and millennials that are probably not able to afford international flights. Probably they are able. We have to recheck this thing. what can be a reason for this research for you? Probably they will opt for smaller and cheaper travel or for less expensive domestic destinations. So try to make sure that your content meets their demands.
Thank you so much, Liza. Yeah, I'm here. Finally here. Yeah, thank you for a lot of useful insights. So we have talked about some, expectations about and trends about travel services consumption. About how will people travel, and that is, I guess, it's a great insight to think about when you're creating new travel content for your projects and your websites or mobile apps. And I guess right now it's time to talk about the future of Travelpayouts, because the future of travel industry is we have dealt with it, I guess, already. So yeah, this year, current year, 2021 is a year of great transformation for Travelpayouts and all our partners. We have found a long dissonance with the fact that we associate with the standard partner network, although in reality we do much more than that. For example, as I said, we pay out money to affiliate partners from our own cash reserves, even if advertisers didn't pay us. We help brands to engage, educate, recruit new partners within the network and outside of it. And we also invest a lot of money and efforts in education, and we do our best to help even small websites, even beginners in travel affiliate industry, to grow, to access all the major affiliate programs in travel industry. So the affiliate channel has been around since the late 90s, and it's gone through some serious changes. The strategies that worked in the beginning don't work so well today. And that is why we want to turn the affiliate marketing channel of the past into the partnership channel of the future. We believe that we do not need to divide advertisers and affiliates into groups of our partners, and even vice versa. We would like to call and treat all of them as partners equally. Partners should be teammates working alongside us to achieve a common goal. And once we begin thinking that way, we can change the way we recruit, engage, and optimize those relationships. Therefore, we will change the positioning of Travelpayouts from travel affiliate network towards a technological platform for traffic automation in travel marketing for both groups of our partners, affiliate partners and travel brands. So yeah, collaboration for us will be the key. And the first part of this transformation will be given the access to Travelpayouts to the maximum number of travel brands, even small and medium businesses. And by doing so, we will release Travelpayouts for brands, where brands will be able to access their statistics, engaging with partners at some step, and also optimizing their campaigns. Already in March, we will invite our first brands to join this Travelpayouts account for them, to test it, to check if there are some maybe some things to improve. And the big release to all our partners as a self-service platform will be in November of this year already. And also about some updates from Travelpayouts this year. We all know that mobile is a king, and we try to follow this trend. And finally this year, we will update our Travelpayouts mobile app. In this app, our affiliate partners will be able to access their statistics. They will also be able to create a simple affiliate link integrate it into their website if needed, and also some features as contact our support team, contact your account manager, and so on. So stay tuned. We will release this mobile app from Travelpayouts already this year. And I guess that's it. about all major milestones in our roadmap for this year. But 2020 showed that life can be unpredictable. But these are the updates that depend only on Travelpayouts team, and we will do our best to make them. So stay tuned. And now I would like to pass the microphone to Liza again, because if you're wondering what to do next, for example, you're only a beginner, you just learned about Travelpayouts, and you liked our product and you liked what you saw today, Liza will show you some useful resources and useful content where you can start your journey with Travelpayouts.
Thank you. So yeah, right. I didn't gather a lot, but I just gathered the most essential ones. And for newbies, if you just started with Travelpayouts and you want to find the ways to jumpstart your experience, you've got to read this white paper created by our content team, 7 ways to jumpstart with Travelpayouts. And it describes different scenarios of working with different sources of traffic, like social media or website or just an agency or anything else. Just read it and find their cases and useful information to use it in your own strategy. Also for newbies would be our blog and knowledge base will be just a really great source of information. So in our blog, you can find cases and tips and advices on how to work with affiliate marketing. And in our knowledge base, you can find more precise information on how to work with our widgets, programs, and with everything related to affiliate marketing within Travelpayouts. For intermediate level, one of the greatest source of information for us is Travelpayouts Affiliate Summit, and we've got our first affiliate summit in English last year in 2020, and we have a list of like 18 great sessions provided by great companies like SimilarWeb and SEMrush, and by great bloggers and affiliates of Travelpayouts. You can find there some advices and tips on how to create your own podcast or on how to use advanced tools of WordPress with affiliate marketing and other mechanics. So don't hesitate to check our YouTube channel and find there more useful and helpful sessions. And for advanced level, it's also Travelpayouts Affiliate Summit and all the content from there. And one of the sessions I want to personally recommend is Advanced WordPress with SEO and Affiliate Marketing by one of our affiliates. Just watch it to see how you can integrate more in your blog. And that's it from my side. I guess we can now go for questions. So I see a question from MA. If I share hotels.com promo code with my audience, will I get a base commission or decreased one? MA, you'll get a decreased commission. It will be 2.4%. Don't hesitate to ask us more questions if you have right here in the chat, or if you want some details, just send it here. In case we don't have the answers right now, we'll take your questions and answer them later and send you the answers. How to sell if there are no travelers? Should I take this one, Tanya?
Okay, I can. That's a difficult one, and I guess this is the one that's everybody asks today in travel affiliate marketing. As soon as the last year showed, there are travelers, but you need to find them. And speaking about the future, yes, which is quite unpredictable right now, as experience showed, and as Liza showed today with the trends for the future, there will be a deferred demand on travel, because a lot of people, they didn't take vacations last year, but they will do. I hope they will do it this year, this summer. So if you do not, I guess the the advice here is to not target the audience you worked with before, but you need to find those travelers who travel inside their countries, because domestic tourism, not only in Eastern Europe, for example, in Russia, but also in the US or in some countries in Europe, for example, in Eastern Europe, is still live, is recovering faster than international travel. So I guess you just need to target a different audience which prefers to travel inside their countries or inside the travel bubbles that are emerging right now all over the world. And also there are some travel niches, some travel verticals that are shown on the slide that you can work with, and they're selling something right now, right while we're talking. I guess this is the advice.
Do you have any programs for Chinese traffic? I guess we do have programs for Chinese traffic, and what I can do is go to our dashboard and choose your choose the country where you have your traffic from, and this is how you'll find all the necessary offers.
Yeah, and just to add to it, we just connected Quick, which is a car rental program from China. And we also have a trip.com, which is also a Chinese company, but they're working with traffic outside of China, but also maybe targeting Chinese audience. I would say that we do not work yet with the companies that work with Chinese domestic travel, but all the programs are accepting users from China if they're traveling internationally, which is not quite relevant right in the moment, but may be relevant in the nearest future.
And the next one, why are most marketers declining our applications? Is it a question about our affiliate programs? Most probably yes. So I will answer this one. So at least I will try, because it's Tatiana's team who is responsible for our affiliate programs. So I will try, and Tatiana, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay.
Okay.
So every of the affiliate program we have, each of the affiliate programs we have has its own requirements for working with their offers. So to make sure that you meet their requirements, you've got to answer all the questions in your application. So in case you have not enough traffic, sometimes I have this requirement too. You probably might be declined. Your application might be declined, but you can find another program that could be a great alternative to this one. And at least we have a lot of them in our dashboard.
Yeah, and also just to add a little comment, when declining an offer, the partner relation manager on our end will send you a quick message about the reason why they declined your application to a specific program. Sometimes it's the travel brand who is declining, and we usually ask for explanations from their end also. And I guess in every declining message, there is an advice what to improve in your website or which program to choose instead of the one you applied for before.
All right, I see. Well, in fact, we are out of questions for now. So, dear listeners, it's the perfect way to ask a question live. If you don't have any questions at this moment, or you don't know how to correctly, put it into words, you can always reach us out and write an email to our support team, which is support@travelpayouts.com. And I see some comments from Zuki Travel. This is dependent on your presentation. That's right. That refers to the previous question. Okay, if we don't have any more questions, we're ready to wrap it up for today. And just want to say thank you to all of you for joining us. And we'll send the recording in a couple of business days. And once again, let's stay in touch. Just let us know what you think about Travel Payouts, our offers, our services, or maybe some certain features you'd like to learn deeper or get more details on. We'll be happy to assist you in all matters. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.